Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos. Well, it's that spooky time of year again at Walt Disney World. The time of year where Magic Kingdom is filled with pumpkins, they unleash those Disney villains and give you a little trick with lots of treats. But don't worry, it's not so very scary. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is happening right now on select nights at Magic Kingdom until November 1st. Not only is this one of the only times that everyone regardless of age can dress up as their favorite Disney characters, but there's so many other unique opportunities that can only be experienced at the Halloween party. So today we're going to give you the rundown of the 2019 party. We'll give you some tips as we count down the top 10 must-dos at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Number 10. With Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you need to arrive early. On party nights, Magic Kingdom closes at 6 p.m., and the actual party doesn't begin until 7 p.m. But if you have a ticket to the event, you're able to get into the park at 4 p.m. You'll receive a colored wristband so cast members know which guests are attending the party, and you're able to enjoy the park for a few hours before the event even starts. The attractions listed here, including the Jungle Cruise and Enchanted Tales with Belle, are not open for this year's party. So getting there early allows you to experience these attractions until 6 p.m. If you find yourself at Magic Kingdom during the day but also have party tickets, you can get a wristband from one of the sign-in locations right in the park. There's one beside Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor in Tomorrowland, and one across from Pirates of the Caribbean in Adventureland. But after you get your wristband in the park, I do suggest heading down to Main Street to officially kick off the party, since it really sets that Halloween mood. Number 9. Trick-or-treating is a must-do at the Halloween party, and there's no shortage of candy and
chocolate, dark chocolate, the only candy I like.
The entrance for Halloween party guests is through Market Street, and here you'll find many PhotoPass opportunities, but most importantly, this is where you get your first dose of candy. Cast members hand out trick-or-treating bags to each guest, then you receive a little candy starter pack. Market Street is the first treat location open and ready for guests that arrive at 4 p.m., and this one closes at 8 p.m. All other 13 treat locations aren't usually open until closer to 7 p.m., and they remain open all night. It's really easy to spot the treat signs all around the park, and they're also listed on the park map. So be prepared to get a lot of candy at the Halloween party. Mickey's PhilharMagic is one of the treat locations, and a fun little part of this candy trail is that they play The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad in the theater the entire night. Trick-or-treating is definitely a must-do, but if you want to avoid some lines, wait until later in the evening to get most of your candy. None of the treat locations ever run out, so going an hour or two after the start of the party can give you more time to enjoy the rides and entertainment. Number 8. In 2018, a few attractions received spooky Halloween overlays, and this continued into the 2019 party, which includes Pirates of the Caribbean. Usually at 6 p.m., Pirates will go down for an hour to prepare the overlay. Then it'll reopen at 7 p.m. This year's Pirates of the Caribbean overlay involves live actors once again, but when comparing it to last year, it kind of falls a bit short. Last year we went on a journey to find Gunpowder Pete, but this year we're just looking for treasure. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely fun interacting with the live actors in the queue.
Who are you?
And having them interact with you on the ride. But in terms of a story, there's no real climax to the action.
You see some treasure, just know that belongs to me and Bob.
Yes,
don't
indeed.
touch it, it's cursed.
It's horribly
If
cursed.
you touch that treasure, your mother-in-law will move in with you.
I mean, you do find treasure on your way out of the ride and get a gold chocolate coin. It was good. Pirates of the Caribbean had longer waits at the beginning of the party, but they definitely died down as the evening went on. Number 7. Nothing says Halloween more than the spookiest attraction at Magic Kingdom. The Haunted Mansion isn't listed as having a special Halloween overlay since nothing inside the attraction has changed. But there's enough happening on the outside to warrant a visit or two, or even three.
Well, welcome to the mansion.
On the front lawn, you can find a couple of the comical ghosts from the ride who've escaped and are there to entertain and interact with guests.
Go slow. You don't want to impale yourself again. It was hard to get. Oh my goodness. This is fedorable.
The performers are top-notch and are pretty funny. You can honestly just stay here for a good 15 minutes watching them. And speaking of atmospheric entertainment, over in Frontierland, you're also able to enjoy the musical antics of the Cadaver Dans. The Dapper Dans get a little spooky facelift for the party and sing some Halloween favorites. Number 6. 2 attraction overlays that returned for 2019 unchanged are the Mad Tea Party and Deep Space Mountain. With the Mad Tea Party, expect a funky lighting system along with a cool new soundtrack. This overlay begins around nightfall, and whether you actually ride or just watch, it's a fun, spooky spin on a classic Disney ride. Heading over to Space Mountain, you can expect to zip through the ride in complete darkness, along with a special soundtrack that plays in the show building. Now, every light in the attraction is turned off, including the tunnels. I mean, this is actual ride footage, and you can see it's pretty dark. And it actually feels a lot faster than normal. Now, the line outside might look long, but since there's no fast pass for party nights, it actually moves pretty quickly. Number 5. A brand new Halloween experience for 2019 can be found at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Now, in previous years, the attraction was just a candy trail, but this year it's a candy trail, plus the attraction received a Halloween overlay. Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor closes at 6 p.m. to prepare for the overlay, then at 7 p.m., the doors open and the cast of monsters that usually entertain you during the day appear throughout the entire evening, interacting with guests as they walk through to get candy.
Yeah, on her driving coach.
On her driving coach?
Yeah, I noticed she's not wearing a seatbelt though, and this lady is.
Each monster set is about 7 minutes long, and you're able to just sit in the theater and watch. So I highly recommend staying for a set. You can expect some Halloween-themed banter, and since the show revolves heavily on improv, you never know who will get picked on.
I think that's one of Sam's relatives.
Really?
Yeah.
This was honestly a big attraction highlight at this year's Halloween party, so definitely make a point of stopping into Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor for some sweet treats and for some sweet jokes. Number 4. Disney characters are a big part of the Halloween party, and there's 2 different ways to meet your favorite Disney pals. One way is through the dance parties. Fantasyland is home to the Storybook Circus Disney Junior Jam, where you get to groove to the beat with Vampirina, Timon, and Fancy Nancy. Moving over to Tomorrowland, you'll find the monstrous Screamoween Ball at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage. Here you can bust a move with characters from Monsters, Inc., including Sully and the one and only Mike Wazowski. Also new for 2019, you can also find the Disney Descendants Dance Party at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe in Tomorrowland. The Villain Kids lead interactive games, plus there's a lot of dancing. All 3 dance parties run continuously until 12 a.m. Now, another way to meet characters is through character meet and greets. A lot of these are extremely popular experiences, which do mean longer lines, but your favorite characters can be found all night long. Now, the My Disney Experience app gives you a list of characters and where you can find them, but this does not include the more rare characters and just lists the common ones. Rare characters include Moana, who meets in the Tiki Room, Jack and Sally, who can be found in the Town Square Theater, Lotso in Tomorrowland, and the 7 Dwarfs at Pete's Silly Sideshow in Fantasyland. Most of the meet and greets start right at 7, but lining up early for the more popular characters isn't a bad idea. And Jack and Sally's meet and greet actually begins much earlier than 7 p.m. If you're unsure of where and when to line up for which characters, a cast member is always around to answer your questions. Later in the evening, we did notice the lines were drastically shorter, and a great time to meet characters is during one of the parade performances, which we'll discuss next. Number 3. Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade features a catchy theme song and is a quintessential Disney Halloween experience. There's 2 opportunities to catch the parade, once at 9:15 and then at 11:15. Generally, the first parade is a bit more crowded than the second, but on a less busy night, you can probably expect light crowds at the first parade as well. Now, Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade is full of lots of energy and features over 100 performers. When it was originally conceived, musical arrangements that represented each land at Magic Kingdom were created for the parade. For whatever reason, Tomorrowland was never included until this year. A brand new segment for 2019 was added, and it features The Incredibles and Buzz Lightyear representing Tomorrowland.
This party is a blast!
You there, civilian, look out! Wait, apologies. Just another Space Ranger. Nothing to worry about.
Now, if you're interested in a little Disney history, these floats have been seen in other places around the Disney theme parks. The Incredibles floats were part of the Incredible Tomorrowland Expo back in 2018. The Green Alien float was from the Pixar Play Parade at Disneyland, and the Buzz Lightyear unit used to be the old Pirates unit in the parade. Now, a big highlight of Boo to You is the Haunted Mansion segment, which is led by the spark-producing Gravediggers. A new character added for 2019 was the Bride Constance. I mean, look at her. She looks deadly. If you do have your heart set on a specific spot on the parade route, I'd suggest getting there at least 15 to 20 minutes before. Arriving a bit early also ensures you don't miss the Headless Horseman. He's always been a crowd favorite and makes his appearance about 5 minutes before the parade starts. Do note that if the ground is wet, they won't send him out, but if he doesn't appear in the first parade, there's always the possibility that he may come out for the second. Number 2.
The Sanderson sisters are back!
The Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular is still one of the best shows the castle stage has ever seen. With 3 performances at 8:30, 10:45, and 12 a.m., there's a few opportunities to catch your favorite Disney villains and the Sanderson sisters in this wicked celebration. I'd say the first 2 shows are the busiest, and if you go to the 12 a.m. show, you'll see the least crowds, and it does technically extend your time at the park, since the party ends at 12 a.m. If you're enjoying these clips from the show so far, we have a video of the entire performance you can check out. There's a link in the card on the right-hand side. Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular will have you dancing and singing along, and it's a great way to continue the Halloween celebrations at the party. Number 1. The top must-do at Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party is the brand new fireworks show called Disney's Not-So-Spooky Spectacular. After a 13-year run, which is a pretty fitting number for the Halloween season, Disney retired Hallowishes and debuted this new show that lights up the Magic Kingdom sky at 10:15 p.m. Unlike the other entertainment offerings for the evening, there's only one showing of Disney's Not-So-Spooky Spectacular, so you'll need to schedule your night accordingly if you want to see it, and you should see it. Now, this show is truly a spectacular, and it's hosted by the one and only Jack Skellington. This amazing Jack Skellington puppet opens and closes the show, as he tells the story of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy entering a haunted house filled with many spooky surprises along the way.
One thing Zero wants us to follow him into that house.
It features some incredible projections, has a catchy new soundtrack with that classic Disney sound, and of course, it's filled with amazing fireworks. We have a video here on the channel that spotlights the entire performance of the new fireworks show. There's a link in the card on the right-hand side. Now, with this being a brand new show, crowds might be a little heavier, so arriving about 20 minutes before to grab that perfect spot isn't a bad idea. So, have you ever been to Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party? And do you plan on going this year? What are you most looking forward to seeing and doing? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you have any videos from the Disney parks that you'd like to share with us to be used in future videos, follow the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Click the TPM icon on the screen to subscribe to this channel, and check out some of these other videos which we're sure you'll like.